Member of Council representing Chancellor, members of University Council, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Registrar, fellow Vice Chancellors of sister universities, guest speaker, Chairman and members of the Advisory Board of the College of Health Sciences and the College of Basic and Applied Sciences, members of convocation, staff and students, alumni, graduands, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I devote my attention to you, our graduating students, who are the reason we are gathered here today. Your graduation today is a testament to the fact that you've withstood challenges in the academic arena and have sacrificed your energy and time to achieve success. Today, the university is officially dispatching you into the world as its able ambassadors. And I challenge you to raise the bar of excellence and to be team players wherever you find yourself. As you go out and make indelible marks on the world, I encourage you to reflect on these thoughts. 1. Find strategies to navigate around the challenges you encounter in your life. You have an inherent power and ability to change your thoughts and actions that rest within you. To change the world, you must first change yourself. So don't go out with a complex. Know the potential in you. You are mandated to change the world, but first, you must change yourself. You have the power to determine what your day will become. Whether it will be crappy or happy depends on the decisions that you make. Nobody does that for you. You have to make the right choice to be a happy person. And you soon realize that money doesn't make you happy. It is important to note the most important thing for you in life is happiness. And money doesn't necessarily make you happy. It starts with your attitude towards life. Luckily, you file out of this university with one important slogan: integrity. Uphold your integrity. I wish you well, and once again, congratulate you on your achievements. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for this morning's ceremony is Mr. Emmanuel Adu-Sarkodee'S, the Group Chief Executive Officer of 3 groups of companies: CDH Financial Holdings Limited, Intermarket Ghana Limited, and the Finnish Group. He holds Executive Master of Business Administration, Bachelor of Laws, and Bachelor of Arts degrees from the University of Ghana. Mr. Adu-Sarkodee'S is also a tax practitioner of the Chartered Institute of Taxation, Ghana, as well as a fellow chartered economist of the Institute of Chartered Economists. He is the board chairman of several companies, in addition to being a member of numerous boards in both the public and private sectors. Being a renowned business figure, he has received several awards, including the Group CEO of the Year Award in 2016, the Institute of Public Relations Ghana Personality of the Year Award in 2013, and the Young Professionals Role Model Award in 2015. Mr. Adu-Sarkodee'S is the founder of the Ministry of Reconciliation an outstretched arm of Jesus Christ to the underprivileged in society, especially street children. Please join me to welcome Mr. Adu-Sarkodee'S to deliver his address.
Thank you very much. Member of Council representing the Chancellor and my teacher. And I must say I associate myself with the salutations of the Vice Chancellor, so I wouldn't go through the entire list. I would just say, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me first commend the leadership of this university for maintaining this institution in the top league of universities on this continent, especially in the face of reduced funding and increased intake. And also to congratulate Graduands for successfully completing their courses. I say congratulations to you and Ayiko. I am honored to be here to share with you some thoughts on my experiences of life after having left this university some 25 years ago. I have a colleague in the office. When you ask him, Kofi, where do you come from? He says he's from Nyafuman. How many of you know Nyafuman? Nyafuman, and then you ask, if you're from Accra, like me, you're lost. Where is Nyafuman? He says it's near Ekwease. Kofi, where exactly is Ekwease? Okay, so which district is all these towns? He says New Ebrim. Now, if you're not a politician, New Ebrim doesn't make any sense, especially the way they name the districts. I didn't know Odododio meant Choco and Bukom. So you keep probing. He said, Kofi, okay, what is the closest big town that I know that's near your town? He says, oh, sir, when you are from Accra and you get to Nkoko, you turn left. I said, this morning I want to share with you some thoughts about a sense of direction as you leave this university. A place where you can always make reference and get guidance as you make life's choices. Because after leaving this school, I realized that it wasn't just a matter of black and white, good or wrong, but many shades in between. And you will discover that very soon if you haven't found out. And without the fulcrum to guide your life, when the many ethical and moral questions are thrown at you, you will be lost, just as many of you were lost until the word Nkoko was mentioned. You have received excellent education in this university. But remember that every conclusion is a new beginning. As William Wordsworth puts it, the child is indeed the father of man. My advice to you is to continue with the next phase of your education as you leave this remarkable university. Your life will be filled with learning opportunities that will bring you great joy and satisfaction. Regardless of the type of learning, be it specific to your career, your home, or personal enrichment, please remember that your lifelong education should have a spiritual component and a sense of direction. Permit me to quote Paul's letter to the church at Philippi. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of a good report, if there be any virtues, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Truth, honesty, just, pure, lovely, good report are the key words in this quotation from Philippians 4:8. Graduands, I dare say that these character traits are higher than intellectualism. Character is best developed through firm adherence to the pursuit of high moral standards that you set for yourself. Because after here, you set your own standards. Pursuing this moral code that you set for yourself would develop this Christ-like life of integrity that Paul speaks of. This nation has had and continues to produce enough intellectual capacity to move it forward. What we have lacked and continue to lack is the character and integrity that should match this intellectual capacity to develop this nation. And so if you are graduating after here only to chase after wealth at all costs, you will be miserable and will make very little contribution to this nation, as we have many such people around. I will quote my former headmaster. I started school in a boarding school in a place called John Tay Memorial, and he taught us a song in those days. He said, "Lust after wealth and naked greed are the rules of the day, and our moral standards have declined to the depths of Nineveh. But it is not yet too late. We only need a change of heart." So what we need, end quote, what we need is a Jonah. But in this case, a willful and obedient Jonah who will call the nation back to moral integrity, without which, I'll quote Ayikwe, the beautiful ones are not yet born. We have to wait for the next Graduands. Because what we lack out there are citizens, workers, politicians, doctors, and whatever you call it, who combine intellectual prowess with integrity and dedication to success. Sometimes when I take an assessment of this country, this university, especially the University of Ghana, has produced majority of the political leaders in this country. And every time we identify leadership as a cause of underdevelopment, and yet all the leaders were me and you as we sit here. As an employer with business spanning various sectors of this economy, I've observed that what we require is faithful and willing servants, not arrogant and dishonest intellectuals. We need people who are guided by a sense of what is moral and what is immoral. I have a favorite quote by Professor Porter Stewart, an Associate Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court. He defines morality like this: knowing the difference between what you have a right to do and what is the right thing to do. I hope that throughout your lives, you remember and ponder on this advice about the distinction between what you have a right to do and what is the right to do. The Criminal Offences Act in this country is limited in its prescription of all uncharitable actions that could possibly criminalize everything undesirable for society. So if the act is your moral code in life, then you will live a poor life indeed. Because lying to your friend not under oath is not criminal, but you will diminish your integrity account before this friend when he eventually finds out. Today's Ghana, and I dare say the world, is in need of individuals who refuse to compromise their principles but choose to build their integrity account. An integrity account is akin to a good name. As the Bible says, a good name is better than riches. So please, as you walk out there into the business world, into the family world, into academia, commit yourself that you will place integrity above personal gains, so that you can be an influence for good, for we require good character in the world out there. And as citizens of this nation, we owe an obligation to seek the good of the nation by pursuing service to God, family, and nation. If you do so, you will find a resolute purpose for your life, and the blessings of God will be yours in abundance. Let me end my speech with the immortal words of Ephraim Amu in his song Yengara Assassini. For me, every person graduating in this nation must imbibe this song. It's indeed our turn to lay down our lives and build this nation. Somebody built University of Ghana. Somebody built Kolebu. Somebody built Noguchi. What are you building? Whether this country succeeds or fails depend on the character of you and me. And I pray that you will choose good over evil. As a commitment to this cause, one of the groups that I manage, Phoenix Insurance, is committing to contribute 250,000 cedis towards endowment fund for needy students. Once again, I congratulate you on your achievements in school, and I look forward in learning of your success in the next phase of life. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of you on this special occasion. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adu-Sarkodee'S, for the very inspiring speech. I'm sure our graduates have taken something from there to guide the next stage of their lives. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is the tradition here in the University of Ghana that at congregation ceremonies, one of the best graduating students delivers a valedictory message on behalf of the graduating class. Dr. Adu-Sarkodee'S. Dr. Adu-Sarkodee'S is one of the valedictorians for
Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellors, Registrar, distinguished guest speaker, new graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As we end this ceremony, I would like to salute all who have worked so hard to ensure a successful event, especially all those who played various roles in the planning and organization of this event. Our new graduates have also worked hard over the period that they have been students at this university, and they deserve all the laurels that they have acquired today. I congratulate you on your achievements and urge you all to be worthy ambassadors of your alma mater. I wish you success in your future endeavors. Our thanks also go to all teachers and the management teams of the various units who have worked together to ensure that your stay in the university has been fruitful. The university appreciates the effort that everyone has put into this enterprise. We are happy that so many family members and friends of the graduates were able to join in this celebration. To our guest speaker for today, our invited guests, alumni and friends of the university, we appreciate your presence and participation in the ceremony. I wish you all a safe journey back. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege and duty to declare today's congregation officially dissolved. Thank you.